All right, y'all, welcome back to Come With Arms channel. Okay, so this video might be going out a little bit later, but as I'm recording, I just got back from the UK, and with me, I got some stuff. So you can see here, I have some snacks. This is all stuff that I got in the UK, and then this is the American equivalent. So this is just stuff that we got over at Walmart. So I kind of wanted to see and do like a blind taste test and see if there's a pretty distinct difference between these items. So most of these are like candy or chocolate bars, but at the same time we have these Oreos and then Doritos. So I mean, I'm not a huge fan of chocolate bars or candy bars, so I haven't had these so much, but I think I've had them enough to be able to recognize the distinct flavor of all this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be using the wifey over here. She's gonna be helping me out. So she's gonna basically prepare it, and I don't really have a blindfold, so I'm just gonna put on this old Naruto headband. So I'm gonna be using this. She's gonna prepare it and then try and just change it up just so we can see if I can tell the difference between the genuine American product or the UK version. I'm not really too sure how the differences are with the formulas or whatever. I don't know if there's going to be a distinct difference at all, but just judging by the packaging, it does look like, so for example, this Kit Kat uses like sustainably sourced cocoa, which on the US version, they don't care that much about that kind of stuff. So there's definitely gonna be some differences. I'm not really too sure how it's going to be on the flavor itself. But so we'll start from bottom to top and basically do it like that, ending with the Oreos and the Doritos. So I guess first up will be the Kit Kat. So yeah, should be interesting. I'll clear the table just so we have a little bit more room and it's not, you know, getting focused on anything weird, but yeah, let's try it out. All right, so man, this is really awkward. I'm not a huge fan of Naruto anymore. I kind of just held on to this headband and I haven't used it for anything. But honestly, I think it serves its purpose pretty well right now. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we have the two plates here. So I'm not going to look at it because I feel like there might be a difference in just how they look. And I think that'll be probably the easiest way to tell the difference. So, okay, so I guess we'll start with this one. I don't know. I mean, it feels about the same. Maybe we'll also be able to tell the difference. This one definitely feels lighter. I'm not sure if it's really too different in size, but let's try it out. I mean, that pretty much tastes like a Kit Kat. I can't really tell the difference. That's what I would think of whenever I'm thinking of a Kit Kat. So let's see if this one is slightly different. Okay. I don't know if it's like how I like kept them into the refrigerator or whatnot. This one definitely tastes like it has better chocolate. Yeah, this one kind of tastes like it has more milk chocolate flavor, which kind of like with Cadbury Dairy Milk, that has like a much better milk flavor than a lot of other chocolates I've had. So this kind of tastes a little bit better as far as chocolate itself. The consistency and whatnot is pretty much the same, but I would say this is the US one and this is the British one. Was I right on that?
Yes.
Okay. This is kind of cool. Okay, let's check it out. I'll check them out after and see if there's a distinct difference as far as the looks and whatnot. So, I mean, yeah, this tastes like a Kit Kat, but this tastes like a Kit Kat with better chocolates. So, I don't know, maybe that sustainably sourced cocoa is, you know, maybe that's the right way to go.
That one's darker.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, so we did try and keep it pretty much the same as far as getting them and then putting it in the refrigerator. So it shouldn't have degraded or anything weird to make the flavor slightly different. But yeah, I mean, if you want to try and clean that up and taste the differences. Yeah, I don't know. This Kit Kat is definitely better than this one. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Kit Kat in general. They're kind of like gimmicky in a way. But this tastes like proper chocolate on it. This is just like
Hershey's.
Yeah, like a layer. It's just a layer that you have to get through. All right, so next is going to be Hershey's Cookies and Cream, which I should get this one right because this was like my favorite. I wasn't a huge chocolate eater growing up, but this was definitely my favorite out of all chocolates. If you guys watched Naruto when you were younger, put that down in the comments section. I don't really watch it too much nowadays, but yeah, I was a pretty hardcore fan of it. Okay, so let's see. Where are they at? Okay. So I'll just start from the right side every single time. I think that's a good way to keep it generally consistent. So, okay, I'm just gonna grab it so I'm not feeling it too much and then try it out. That tastes somewhat nostalgic, but also kind of different. Again, I haven't had this in a while, so I'm not really too sure. Okay, that was kind of like, I don't know, smoother than I would remember, not as pungent. So let's try this one out. Yeah, okay. They're definitely close. But this one has to be the American one. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the British one, but this one definitely has more of like that cookie and cream flavor. This is kind of just like, so let's see the difference. Oh my gosh, look at this travesty. How are you gonna compare this to this? That is, okay, well that makes it pretty obvious. Again, this is like very cookies and cream. Like it really brings it together. This is just like a white chocolate with texture. Well, at least I got that one right, so I would have felt pretty bad if I got this one wrong. But as far as the other ones, I'm not really too sure. I should definitely get the dairy milk right, and I should definitely get the Oreo right. But okay, this one, actually looking at them, is pretty obvious. That's kind of funny. Okay. All right, so next is going to be Snickers. Snickers is pretty good. It can be a little much. Like they advertise you eating Snickers so you can like fill up, and that's pretty good representation of what I think about Snickers. Is it's not really a chocolate or a candy bar that I would eat because it kind of just feels like a meal. It's got a lot going on. Okay, so let's see. So Snickers, I mean, I think the distribution of everything inside is probably what's going to be the tell-all. If it's anything like the last thing, then that might be a little bit easier, but otherwise it might be pretty hard unless the milk chocolate itself is a little bit easier to distinguish. Okay, so let's try this one out. Well, I got some peanuts in there. It tastes like a Snickers. Nothing too different or crazy so far, but not a whole lot of peanut in that. Okay, this is gonna be pretty hard. Okay. This one tastes more nostalgic. This one was kind of a little bit more bland, so I'm gonna say this is the American one.
No.
Dang. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I think it was the peanut that threw it off for me, but then again, they were super similar. So let's see the insides. So, I mean, honestly, looking at them, this is definitely a lighter color. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. But the consistency is pretty much the same. Yeah, I'm not sure. This one, this is a British one. Yeah, this one is a little bit lighter. So I think generally with like British candy and chocolate is the milk kind of comes through a little bit more. So I think that's kind of what I'm seeing as far as the color. But other than that, it looks pretty similar. I mean, yeah, that was a pretty hard one. Huh? I don't know if you want to try these out, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm that big of a fan of Snickers, to be honest. But I'm also just giving excuses, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's like if the consistency is normal, I think the American one is honestly going to be a little bit more bland. I think the chocolate on all the British candies are going to be a little bit better. So maybe that'll be a tell-all for the next one. So the next one is going to be Twix, which I've had maybe like, I don't know, 20 Twix in my life. And that's usually around Halloween when you kind of just end up with Twix on the bottom of your bag. So this one might be pretty hard, but I'm gonna go for the chocolate. I think that'll lead me in the right direction. Okay, maybe since I went over to the UK and got all these chocolates and brought it back for a video, I can write the whole trip off as like a business expense or something. Okay, so Twix. All right, I think I know what it should taste like, so let's just get into it. That's not what I think of when I think of Twix. Okay, I got a little bit of, I mean, the chocolate tastes pretty good, so there's that. I don't know if that's gonna help me at all. Okay, it's gonna be hard. This is definitely what I think of, or like what I taste when I think of Twix, but this one also tasted better. So I'm gonna steer away from the chocolate for this one and say this is the American one.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell, like the chocolate was good on this one and that was kind of like tasting that, but it didn't like have the right consistency. So I'm not sure if there's a big difference on the consistency. Again, it kind of got messed up in transit, so she had to just smash both of them. But, okay, so again, we're seeing it's a lot lighter on the British version. So, again, more of that milk coming in. But the caramel as well, you guys might not be able to tell. I was definitely tasting the caramel with this one. And I remember it having a pretty decent amount. But this was kind of just like bland caramel. So, yeah, I don't know if you want to try those. But that was definitely more nostalgic. That kind of just tasted like kind of like a Twix, but also a little bit different. And the chocolate was better, but the caramel wasn't as good as the American version. All right, this next one is the dairy milk. If I get this one wrong, I'm gonna be pretty shocked because last time I had a US dairy milk, it was trash, not gonna lie, it was pretty trash. But the British dairy milk, I mean, what, that's like the most popular chocolate in the UK. So yeah, I think this one should be pretty easy. All right, so the wifey and I were having this discussion. Do you guys say caramel like a normal civilized person, or do you say caramel like some hillbilly drawl? Put it down in the comment section. Okay, so again, dairy milk, this one should be easy. So again, I'll try not to touch it. I think these had slightly different shapes, so we'll just get into it. Is this it? Mm-hmm. Okay. If that's not the British one, I'm gonna be pretty surprised. But we'll have to test this one out. Maybe this one tastes more like milk chocolate. Bruh. Okay, found it. Okay, this is a British one.
No, it's not.
What? What the Bro, that tastes like Hershey trash. Bro, this tastes like Hershey's, dude. It even smells like Hershey. I don't know what was going on, but we got that from a Sainsbury's. I don't know what's going on with Sainsbury's, but I think you guys have some corrupted chocolate. Bro, there's no way. This smells like so much better. And this is from Hershey too. I don't know what's going on. Maybe my taste buds are just mutiny, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty let down. British dairy milk is not what it used to be. I don't know if you guys notice a difference yourselves, but I'm trying to just get a cop out here, so please agree with me, because that British dairy milk was not it. It was not it at all. Again, they're both pretty fresh. I got that dairy milk like the last day that I was in the UK, or the second to last day, and put it in the refrigerator right away. And I don't know, man. It's just it smells exactly like a Hershey bar. I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure someone substituted this Cadbury dairy milk for Hershey chocolate and just put it into the dairy milk mold. So, all right. Well, anyway, this test was muddled with. Sainsbury's has some bad dairy milks. So yeah, I don't know what happened to this American dairy milk, but I guess they increased the quality or took the recipe to heart. But yeah, this British one is a disgrace. So, all right, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna recover from that one, but again, I'm just going to say that that's a bad batch, and we'll move on to the Oreos. All right, Oreos. This one should be easy, but after the dairy milk, my life is basically a lie. So, if I can't get Oreos, if an American can't get Oreos right, then maybe I just need to move. All right, so I'll just take a bite. I'm not gonna down the whole thing. Okay, so let's try this one. That tastes like a fake ass Oreo. If that's the American one, I'm gonna be pretty surprised, but let's try this one first before I continue talking. This is American.
You're right.
Okay. That was super easy. So, the biggest thing, the cookie is way more firm on this one than this one. It had a deeper like chocolate flavor. This, again, it tasted like a knockoff Oreo straight up. So, at least I got that one right. That one was pretty obvious. And I don't know, again, I think it was just, this is a little bit heftier. This is like a lightweight Oreo. I don't know why, it's weird. I mean, they're both the original flavor, but you can just tell by the weight alone, like, this is definitely denser. This is an Oreo. This is like some high quality stuff here. Oh yeah. Yeah, the British one, let's check that out actually. Come on now, you need like a double stuffed Oreo just to get a normal Oreo consistency. Yeah, look at that. This is the American one. This is the British one. Yeah, you guys are skimping out on the filling, it seems. Unless this filling is just more dense like the cookie itself. Because this is getting kind of squashed, but yeah. That tastes very American. That's America right there, an Oreo. Okay, so last is going to be Doritos. I kind of feel like this is going to be kind of easy because, I don't know, with chips, just like the consistency of the spice is one thing, but the flavoring alone is probably going to be harder to match than just chocolate in general. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that one, but yeah, we'll see. This one should be pretty easy as well. All right, I got a lot of chocolate on my Coldplay shirt, which kind of sucks, but I guess I'm doing it for the video. I'm doing it for you guys. Okay, so let's see. Cool Ranch Doritos. This is like, I don't know. This is probably the Dorito I've eaten the most of. Normal Doritos are cool, but honestly, they're a little bit too nacho-y for me. So, what the that's not a Dorito. Okay, so, okay. Dorito, here we go. Okay. I mean, it tastes like a Cool Ranch Dorito, I guess. Ooh, that had a weird aftertaste, actually. Alright, this is the American one.
No.
What? No way. Okay, so now actually looking at these, this one definitely looks different. So if I was able to like look at it, this one would definitely be the Cool Ranch Dorito I'm used to. But the British one is, I mean, it's still got like the seasoning on it, but it's definitely different. So going off of looks, and it would have been pretty easy, but not gonna lie, the flavor was pretty identical. This one did have a weird sort of aftertaste to it. This one was a little bit smoother. So again, maybe it's just down to the ingredients itself. Okay, so again, here's everything, quick summary. So I was confident with the Oreo. I thought I was confident with the dairy milk, but again, that recipe must have been like a fluke as far as the British one is concerned. Twix, that one was kind of obvious just by the caramel, and that's pretty much the only way I was able to make the distinction. Kit Kat, that had like, the flavor was definitely different in the chocolates. This was pretty obvious as far as like the chocolate chip or the Oreo consistency compared to the British one, completely different. Snickers, that one was definitely harder. Again, it was kind of just based off of the chocolates. And then the Doritos, yeah, I don't know. I guess that was kind of just a shot in the dark for that one. But yeah, this was a really cool little experiment. Again, I'm not going to be going to the UK in the near future, but I think as far as like snacks, the UK probably has, you know, pretty similar snacks to what you would see in the US. So if I go to another country, it might be kind of hard to get that country's equivalent of the US snack because they might not have the exact same stuff. But yeah, if you guys have ever been able to do a comparison between snacks in your country versus another country, let me know how that was down in the comment section. If there's anything that was really obvious, again, I think with the UK using like certain ingredients like this cocoa versus the American one, you can definitely tell the distinction as far as the quality of the chocolates, but sometimes it might be kind of hard to tell. But yeah, if you guys have been able to do a little taste test like that yourselves, then let me know how it was down in the comment section. But again, these are just fun to do. It's kind of fun breaking out the old Naruto headband for this. But yeah, I mean, I think I got enough sugar for the day, and now I have a bunch of candy. So I guess I'll probably just end up giving it to the kids or something. Not a huge fan of Doritos either, so yeah, maybe I'll just give those to the dog or something. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you can hit the thumbs up, comment, let me know what you think, and definitely consider subscribing if you guys are new. But thank you guys for watching. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That is it for this video. I will see you all in the next one.